Okay. All right. It's your boy D back with another video. And today it's a different type of video because this is something that I've been hearing about the last week or two. And this just been some crazy news, and I just wanted to give my input on it, my opinion about it. And I'm pretty sure most of you already know what it is. So Spider-Man is out of the MCU. Listen, it don't even sound right to say, but basically let me explain. For most of you people that's watching that may not know what happened. So basically, ever since 2016, Disney and Sony worked out this deal where Marvel was able to use Spider-Man in their films, and Sony gets the money from the movies and the box office, while Marvel gets the money from the merchandise. And Marvel was like, okay, fine, we're gonna get the fans what they want. We still getting money, but we get to use Spider-Man. That's a pretty big deal. So they put Spider-Man in Civil War. After that, the deal continued. So they were able to use Spider-Man and give him his own solo movie, which Spider-Man Homecoming, and extended that. And that extension included Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, as well as Spider-Man Far From Home. So the goal was that in the contract, Spider-Man at least had about 9 more movies in the MCU. 2 more solo films, and then the other Avengers and like crossover films that they were gonna do, which inevitable. But you know, it's just really basically, I think last Tuesday, Marvel and Sony, they've been going through this agreement for months now, months. Or the talking to agreement, the negotiation for months now. And basically, Marvel asked for 50-50 because of the successes that Spider-Man Far From Home had. Spider-Man Far From Home made over $1 billion in the box office. So Marvel was like, yo, I want more than what we making, because if that's putting up numbers like that, then we want more, because this is a business, and at the end of the day, business is gonna do what businesses need to do to thrive. And we understand that, So Marvel wanted 50%. Sony was like, no, why would we give you 50%? Because that's taking money away from us, and we already letting you use one of our biggest characters, because Into the Spider-Verse and Venom, that universe going on, why would we give you that character and get less money when we already going on the limb by giving him in the first place? So I understand that. But here's the thing. Sony told Marvel just no. Like, no, we're done. We can't negotiate a deal anymore. Y'all wanted too much, so we're done. So now that means, look, forget the companies for a minute. That means Tony Stark died for nothing. For nothing. That means Tony Stark did all of this, snapped his fingers, donezo, burned, couldn't breathe, critical condition, all of that for nothing. My boy Tony Stark lost his life for his kid. And we're not gonna be able to see what happened to him. We're not gonna be able to see what happened to him, because he's not gonna be in the movies no more. And you know what makes it worse? You wanna know what makes it worse? The fact that the post-credit scene for Spider-Man Far From Home was literally the biggest cliffhanger after Infinity War in a Marvel movie, and we won't see how it's resolved. Now, the word on the street is that Marvel and Sony are still trying to come to an agreement, but sources at the Comic Book Insider said that it's not looking too probable, because they just done doing business with Marvel, or Marvel Studios at least. They done doing business with Marvel Studios, and I guess that's it for now. But you know me, I try to be hopeful. Hopefully we can get Spider-Man back. Hopefully, and we should, because I want to see. Disney has Fox now, and I want to see Spider-Man team up with the Fantastic Four. That's 3 movies I could think about. That's the Future Foundation, that's the Secret Wars, and that's just the Avengers. Another Avengers with the Fantastic Four involved. Spider-Man and Deadpool could have been a good option. That would have been a great movie to do. The new Avengers, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Luke Cage, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange. These could have been movies that they made more profit off of. But Sony, I understand. They want their money. Marvel want their money too. But sometimes you have to do what's best for business and what's best for the franchise. And I'm not trying to be biased, but I am, because I'm a fan. And I'm not going to boycott Sony because Spider-Man one of my favorite characters. I'm not going to boycott him. But here's the thing. This is my message to Marvel and Sony. Both of y'all need to get it together. Because I promise you, if you don't, then I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Don't worry about the press. Don't worry about the bank. Don't worry about the money. None of that. Me, I'm coming for you. Me. It's always been me.